Boys, my favorite video to record every other weekend, the best card in every single position. This one, a little bit more difficult than normal, I would say. We're getting now stacked wide receivers. The DBs are getting better, so there's a lot more depth, a lot harder decisions to make. But if you guys enjoy videos like this, I do gameplays, I do videos like this, and also top 10s on the channel, all Madden Ultimate Team. So make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe if you're enjoying, and let's just jump right into it. If you were looking for cheap, fast Madden coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, head over to my sponsor, EasyMut, and use code CHEW for 5% off your order. The link is in the description. Starting off with offense, the offensive line is a weird one to go with right now because there are a lot of guys, I will say, if you're trying to save coins, there are now draft players you could play out of position. Like, for example, I am using, like, 97 left tackle, like the draft. I can't remember what his name is. It's the Packers left tackle. I'm using him at, like, guard and stuff. They go down to, like, 91, 92, but they get 0 AP secure. But if you are going for the best card in every position like this video is, you do want the highest overall guys. And actually, all these 99s up here, even an LTD Tony Baselli, still all these guys did not get 0 AP secure like our big dog, Andrew Thomas. He is still the best left tackle in the game easily for us down here. Left guard is also still a very solid position, I guess you could say. But, or actually, no, I said that wrong. It's one of the worst positions. They don't have no 0 AP secures, at least to my knowledge. I don't think any of these cards have it. So what a lot of people will do right here, they'll come and get the brand new Jordan Morgan. This is what I did, and I run him here. He does go down to a 91, but remember, overall does not matter. You guys got, nobody should be chasing overall. It's not a big deal. I promise you, it's not that cool to have a high overall. You want the better card. He gets 0 AP secure. He's going to play just as good there. I promise you on everything. And then at center, boys, I know we all have free Linderbaum, but come on, man. Kelsey. It's got to be Kelsey. He's the best card. Easily at center right there. The guard is still Larry Allen. He got Redux. He's still absolute whack. So 1.23 mil. Tough, but he is still the best right guard in the game. Remember, you could run another one of those rookies right here and save coins. That's what I'm doing as well. And then the right tackle, by far, probably the best offensive lineman in the game. Or I would say he's close with Kelsey. He's 92 speed. He has nasty streak and secure, both of them for 0. So that means he's going to pancake on run plays, all DBs, all linebackers, and he gets the best pass blocking ability in the game. JC Latham, easy. Easy, the best lineman, I think, in my opinion. Him and Kelsey. But tight end to round it off, I'm still going to put the big dog there, man. I still think Tony G is tight end 1. Bavaro got very good abilities. He could juke. He gets jukebox. He has tank built in, leapfrog built in as well. So he has all 3 of those for 0. I think he's really good. But another thing I would say is if you can't afford Tony G, go get Bavaro. But they're the same price. So, yeah, Tony G, definitely still the best tight end, man. I think that's what... I mean, that offensive line and Tony G, I think these might be some endgame cards here. Like, I think Larry Allen might be there for a while. Kelsey, I think nobody's going to be better than Latham. Now we move to wide receiver, where this position, I will say, I feel like the top 2 guys are guys that I feel like are locked for most people at least. And I think the third guy depends on your play style and who you want, what you want on your team. The top 2 guys, though, I'm going to lock them in, boys. Calvin Johnson, 6'5". He has jukebox built in. It's Calvin Johnson. I mean, come on. It's Calvin Johnson, boys. And then wide receiver, too. I still like him more than a lot of the other guys. And also, it's because I think Jukebox is the best ability in the game at wide receiver right now. And when you throw it on a 6'4" Randy Moss, I think these 2 are wide receiver 1 and 2 in the game. And then, like I said, for 3, you can really go whatever you want here. Jerry Rice and Tyreek Hill are, in my opinion, and also Carmichael. I would say those are the top 5 receivers. It kind of depends on if you want abilities, do you want height. You already have a lot of height with this lineup, though. So the way I look at it is Jerry Rice and Tyreek have the best abilities, right? They have route tech, they have jukebox for 0 combined. The thing with Tyreek, though, is he also gets human joystick, and he also gets, what is called Yak 'em Up, which is the best X Factor. Jerry Rice does not have the X Factor. I kind of want to lean Tyreek Hill. He's also base 99. I wouldn't be mad if you put Carmichael or Jerry Rice right there. I think those are the top 5 regardless, but I think Tyreek Hill is way too good not to have on the football field right now. That dude has every good ability and an X Factor. Easy. And then at running back, boys, assuming you're using the token, Dickerson, man, this card has been a game changer for me. Amazing. It's kind of nice to see a switch from Bo Jackson, but we kind of just brought back an old Madden legend, you know. Now he's running the course. And at quarterback, I think it's an easy answer. We just did our top 10 quarterbacks literally 2 days ago. Still quarterback 1. He went from 1.4 mil all the way up to 2 after we didn't get Caleb Williams. I think people were disappointed, and everybody knows Lamar's quarterback 1. He's always quarterback 1 when he drops. Easy peasy right there, man. And then to end it off, a fullback. Who cares? Who cares about the fullback position? I'm sorry, man. I have to say it. This is where I'm most excited. Defense gets a little bit more difficult, I would say. It's a little bit harder to put people in places. But at free safety, we're still going to start off with one of the worst positions, I would say. Winfield, you can't count him yet. We can't get him yet. It's not even possible to get him. If he was possible, I think he would probably be number 2 right now. He has amazing abilities on his LTD, at least. The free one's kind of mid. The LTD has amazing abilities. But by far, by far one of the best DBs in the game, if not the best DB in the game. Brian Dawkins finally get an upgrade there, but they still really don't have a 2. These are still the same guys we always struggle to put. Ed Reed has good abilities, but he's super slow. I don't know. I think I might still go Ed Reed, but it's tough. It's really going to be this card once we get there, but I think we'll be able to finally get him next week. So maybe by the time you're watching this, you might be getting him. But at the end of the day, for now, and for the time being, I guess I'll go Ed. It's a stinker right there, man. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Right outside linebacker, though, arguably the best card in the game, Derrick Brooks. He gets a tackling ability, he gets a catching ability, and also he gets the mid-zone KO to knock out. So he is amazing. By far the best card on defense, in my opinion. I think he needs to be on every football field. He is amazing. And this is where it gets difficult at middle linebacker. I think Jack Campbell is locked in. He is 6'5", 96 speed. He's not the fastest in the world, but he gets mid-zone KO and also lurk artist. So he's one of the better cover guys in the game. But this is where it's tough. Gerard Mayo has the exact same ability stack as our guy Derrick Brooks, but look at his speed. And he's not the tallest in the world, so his height's not making up for the left. He's very slow, and he's not that tall. I feel like I almost have to put him here, but I think I'm going to lean Ed O'Neill. I really want to put Gerard Mayo. If you could boost his speed, if you're a Patriots same teamer, he's insane. By far, like, he's insane. He's on Derrick Brooks level. But for now, I think I'm just going to go with Ed. Ed stack's not as good. It's still decent. I think he gets mid-zone and pick cards for 0, but I don't know, man. It's just tough. It's tough. They killed that man on speed. And now at left outside linebacker, I guess we got to go with Ted, man. You really don't got much competition out here. I'm not going to lie. There's really no competition. I think a lot of people are going away from Ted, though. He has 55 impact block. And if you guys have not noticed, if you play an RPO or a runner, Ted Hendricks is eating the grass all game long. He just does not get off blocks. He gets thrown to the ground a lot, but it's still Ted Hendricks, man. He's still a dog in the pass coverage at least. And then at safety, it's still easy for me. Troy P, insane. An insane card. Probably him and Dawkins are literally the exact same, just a little bit shorter. Got to go him there. And I kind of feel like I should go Prez or Kyle Hamilton. I'm not sure. Prez is literally only a user a slot. That's the thing that sucks. Kyle Hamilton can play everywhere. And he gets every team. I don't know. Where are you guys going here? I feel like they kind of cheated. Prez should be better than he is. And he's 3.6. That's just straight name value right there. He's the most expensive card in the game. That's crazy. I don't know. I kind of want to go Kyle Hamilton. I think better players would probably use Kyle Hamilton all around. Still at corner, one of the worst positions in the game. This is such a bad position. People run safeties there. I've seen a lot of people put Jair Brown. They'll put Troy P. Dawkins down here. It's bad. The stack that Dawkins and Palomalu have where they get mid-zone, deep zone, and pick artists for 1, we still do not get that on DBs down here. I think you have to pay like 3 or 4 AP on that with most of these guys, which is really, really annoying. But for the time being, I still think I got to go with my guy, Nnamdi Asomugha, because he still has a solid stack. The only thing that sucks is if you play a momentum shift guy or a guy that turns off the X factors, Nnamdi is really, really bad. So you kind of are banking that he doesn't have that on the opposite team, or you're going to have to hide him. It's really a chess game when you talk about the momentum shift. But moving to corner 2 and 3, it's still bad, man. I feel like I got to go Brian Branch and probably Dion here. It's so bad, man. I don't know why we're not getting good stack corners. It is literally about to be May, and we still only have 2 DBs, and one of them is 2.5 mil, and the other one is, I mean, Troy P is not that expensive, but it's bad. Our stacks are absolutely garbage. I don't know what they're doing to us, man, but hopefully we get better corners here soon. We've been getting, like, man guys, too. Both of these guys got absolutely cheated as well. Tough. Not much I can say here, boys. But at right end, come on, man. We know. The GOAT. Still a top 5 card, in my opinion, in the game. Aaron Donald, man. This dude's a dog. Momentum shift on him. He gets 3 0 AP abilities. He has an X factor built in his ability as well. Easy right there. And then at D tackle, boys, I think it's still either the Fridge and also, if you're going to run 2, I think it's the Fridge and Sap still. If you've been playing Madden as long, Sap is like, he's becoming like a Madden legend for me. This dude is never bad in Madden. He's never bad in Madden. He has the X factor on all game long, and he still has 0 AP secure tackler. I mean, he was way before his time, still 95, and then Fridge basically has the exact same thing as well. Got to go with him as well. I think Sap's arguably better because it's on all game too, but, you know, if you were on 2, so it's there. But left end, boys, to end it off, I think I got to go with my main man, J.J. Watt. I like Cam and Jordan too. They both get Colossus. It just sucks that both their Colossus turn on and off, on and off. I think you could still argue the big dog, George Karlaftis, too, if you do have the token to put on him. George Karlaftis is a game changer. I think it's up to you, but I'm going to rock with J.J. Watt. I've heard good things. He has destroyed me as well. I've played against him a lot. I think this is what I'd go with the best card in every position. Boys, let me know what you would change on this list. I think it's a really hard one to make because some people run different schemes, especially if you're a man player. You're probably looking at my corners crazy. Wide receivers, like I said, if you like height, go Carmichael over Tyreek. It's a hard list because at the end of the year, it's all personal preference, all ability-based, whatever. But I hope you guys enjoy, man. Hopefully get some good AKs this week. We're looking, I think we're going to get Theme Team Remix promos soon, man. It should be a good week of Madden, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, boys.